Morning everyone, I hope you managed to remember to put your clocks forward. I just want to quickly say hi and just want to sort of update you and what's going on in my life, and hopefully you'll share what's going on in your life. Of course we're all on lockdown now and self-isolating. I think this is now my 14th day, because 2 weeks ago was my last concert on the 15th of March, and it was great that some of you made it to the show, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. It was a timeless show, and now I started self-isolating straight afterwards because the government gave their announcements and that's what we should do. So I did that. So I've been locked away, doing my thing and connecting with you guys and spreading lots of news. I'm on lots of social media networks like Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn, as well as Instagram. So try and connect with me there, because the conversations are slightly different all over, and the sharing mechanism is different. So therefore what I've been sharing has been completely different. I've also tried to get myself on sort of live streaming. It's still a long process, so if anyone is really clued up on live streaming, I feel like my life is streaming exactly, but if anyone's clued up on it and have some roads in, that's easier, and can lend some assistance, do sort of just message me, PM me, or just drop a message down below and just let me know what you think is really useful that I might be able to use, and somebody else maybe can tap into that information as well. My teaching is still going on. Some of you know and some of you don't know that I'm also a vocal coach. I teach singing and elocution. That's still going on. I've been using Skype and Zoom, so please use those. They're really good, and if anyone else, if you're interested in having some singing lessons or tuition on speech and how to conquer those that next stage, actually, from getting to effectively the boardroom or whatever room it is, to now being having to live stream. So if you want to connect with me, and we can have some conversations on that, and I will also put up my teaching site as well. I usually just do my performing site because some of you already are connected with me, some of the parents that I have, students of children that I teach and have taught in the past, and some of the students that I am currently teaching are connected with me, so thank you so much. I've got so many different strands of avenues, and so I guess in this isolation I'm going to try and share some of that information with you, and also I'm going to try to still do some performing. So I will be doing some live streaming on these different social medias, doing separate ones for Instagram, separate ones for Facebook, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get around LinkedIn yet, and I'm just catching up on myself, and I haven't caught up with so many of you, so please forgive me and please bear with me. I will do, you know what I'm like, because I get more private messages than I do front facing, so I've had long hours, so this self-isolation period has been quite traumatic for all of us, and I've received some messages of lots of support, and lots of you are worried about lots of things, so just message me, because I have got lots of information and I can share some of that with you, and if somebody asks me to do something, I'll just put it so everyone can see and you're all informed, and I'll just post stuff eventually as well. So I had a tiny team which is now gone down to just me, so you know what I'm like, so it's a lot for one person, but you know what, I can do it. It just gives me a little bit more to focus on, and I just want us to make sure we all get through this together, because it is a journey of us sort of reflecting on our lives and where we've been and what we want to improve, and coming together as a family, and my family is very much out there, just basically it's a cleansing for all of us, and those who are vulnerable and sick, we need to protect them. So if you can at all, just self-isolate, even though, you know, the government has said do so. I mean, I go running every morning, wearing a face mask and stuff like that, you know, around my mouth and my nose to protect myself and anyone else. And if you can just do the basics like that, I think that will really, really be helpful for everyone. I'm going to post lots of different videos, and probably I'll do as much as I can possibly do each day, and I will miss stuff and I will get things wrong. If I do, please don't worry about it. Just let me know and I'll try and make amends as soon as possible and correct myself. And but I just want to say we're in it together, so I'd like to do the journey with you, and hopefully I can hold your hand and you can hold mine, and we'll get to the other side. I will announce my first live streaming over the next couple of days. I'll announce which day I'm going to do, and whether I'm going to do some of the timeless stuff or the Billie holiday stuff. And the reason why I won't probably mix the two, because the voicings, and I'll do some classical stuff as well, the voicings for each one is completely different, and that's so I want to sort of make that clear. If I've got time, I will also do a little bit of vocal tuition, just some basic exercises to get the lungs working, to get you breathing, to calm those nerves, and just, you know, just because I can and because we can, we've got that time. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of you on the other side of whenever this other side is going to happen. And in the meantime, this is our new reality, and we are in it together. And I'm so grateful to all of you. I can't tell you, for all the connections you've been giving me. And you know, I know I got such a huge network of friends and family who've been reaching out to me, and like I said, I just want to put some of that back into you guys. So yeah, so we're really together. I'm really hopeful and optimistic that when we get through the other side, it's going to be really enlightening and a wonderful time for all of us. And we need to try and make sure we bring as many of us that are around now to that end goal, that end date, and bring as many of us at that end point by looking after ourselves and looking after each other, and looking out for your neighbour if they're alone. You know, just keep an eye out, especially for the elderly, just keep a little eye on them, and just send messages just so they don't feel so completely isolated, and just give that extra care that we sort of have been taken for granted. You know, we've been in our little bubble, and we really are now in a bubble, but effectively we still have a means of communication, so we should still use that, and we can help each other still, just in a different form, in a different guise. And yeah, and don't forget, please everyone, keep up your hygiene, and your immune system, build up that immune system. I will be introducing my juices back again, because a few of you have asked me for recipes. I'll just share what I do, and if anyone asks me for anything specific, I will share what I know. And if anyone has any more insight on what I know, just share that and comment below. And I hope some of what I do actually share, and it will be useful to all of you. And I just want to thank you for being there for me, and I in turn would like to be there for you. So take care everyone, have a lovely Sunday, and rest up, and look out for those messages and for the first live streaming and more information. So I'm quite talkative, as some of you already know. And so there'll be lots and lots of different bits of information, so look out for it. And if you don't know anything and you want to know, I can try and source that information and share that with you. So take care everyone, and I love you lots. Mwah. Bye.